Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and I'm back with more of Spintires Mudrunner. And joining me, ready to go rolling on the river again, is...
Gaming Psychologist. I think I'll pass on that experience. It was funny, but it wasted a lot of time.
Oh, really? But what's going to happen to our views if you don't do something funny?
Wow, it's just gonna be wacky, kids.
Now we're going to have to find some dead guy.
In a forest.
Oh, the state of modern YouTube sucks.
Yes, it does. All right, so
And if you don't know what we're talking about, good for you.
Indeed. I don't know how you've managed to do it, but good for you.
But if you wish to learn, just search biggest douchebag on the internet, and I'm sure you'll find him. Right?
Indeed.
Okay. Just a second left here. I was... Then when I missed my turn. There we go. So last time we got nearly halfway done with the map. Granted, we took a little bit longer on exploration. And I got lost, and I had to do, like, what was it, a 40, 50-point turn?
Yeah, and I rolled 2 trucks over in the river.
Yeah, now the question is, which is better YouTubing? Me doing this very, very slow maneuver? Or you actually having some action? I'm going to go probably with the action.
I also like action. Wink.
Yeah, particularly on your Twitter. Oh, this is such a scary turn.
I'm just going to leave this here. I don't know if I'm going to need a support truck.
But anyway, thankfully Spintires Mudrunner supports saves and multiplayer. Because it's been, what, a week and a half since we recorded the last episode?
Yeah. Pretty close to exactly a week and a half, I think.
Which is impressive considering, you know, it's prime numbers.
Alrighty. Going to get some logs.
But one thing that I was thinking about in between episodes, it was something Kyle brought up on. We were talking about, you know, what I should record next. You know, just bullshitting around, and I was trying to go through the choosing at the time.
Yeah.
This was a while ago, and he was talking about how it's more interesting to watch the progression of progress from, you know, being someone that has no idea what the fuck they're doing to actually being somewhat competent in a game throughout a Let's Play series compared to actually knowing how to play at the get-go.
Right. Okay.
And I was just thinking about that because you've rolled 2 trucks. So far, my biggest thing has been, you know, getting stuck and doing this long maneuver. And it makes me wonder, you know, what's more interesting, you know? Or, you know, what makes interesting content.
Yeah. I suppose it depends exactly on what you're looking for as a viewer.
Wait, what's a viewer?
Personally, I'm kind of the opposite of that, honestly. Whenever I'm watching stuff on YouTube or whatever, I'm not looking for someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But maybe I'm in the minority. Wait, What? No, I want logs. There we go.
I mean, I don't need someone to be an expert, but some level of competence.
Yeah.
I think that's what annoys me at times is that some of the bigger YouTubers are popular because they suck, and that just irritates me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that one done. Unfortunately, there's no log kiosks on the other side of the river, is there?
Yeah, no.
Thankfully, we only got to get one across a piece. But yeah, there's this. I realize that it's funny watching someone fail, but at the same time, it's also painful.
Yeah. I'm okay with watching someone learn something new if it's a more advanced play. Like if someone is generally competent and they're like, okay, I'm trying to learn how to do this advanced skill, then that's one thing. But I generally don't like seeing people start from zero skill and experience and work their way up. If that makes sense.
There's also a carryover skill in general. Like, I'm still planning once I get all my Let's Play series up and running again, or at least my second series, and have RimWorld tucked away fairly well, which I need to record that again, of doing Oxygen Not Included on Twitch. But there's a carryover between all that genre of game, that base building game. It's more the nuance of that particular game. So I want to be starting from zero.
Yeah.
But someone that's never played like me trying to play a rhythm game,
Yeah.
that would be painful.
I wouldn't want to watch my mom do a Let's Play series on anything except World of Warcraft. Because World of Warcraft, my mom knows. But anything else, my mom is historically a terrible gamer. And I wouldn't find that interesting. I would find it frustrating. And I find that frustrating on other people's content, too. Like, if they don't know anything.
Or actively try to be as bad as possible. Artificial stupidity.
Yeah.
I think that might be, my psychotic fucking hatred. Is not just, general stupidity or general, I don't know what I'm doing, ha ha ha. But someone that is obviously being forcibly obtuse,
Yeah. Like, if I was going to watch a Let's Play, like I'm using Kyle as an example, you were talking about him. He posted a series of tweets earlier about how he could fill up an iron chest in Factorio in like 8 minutes with nuclear bombs. And he's like, here's what you have to do that. Like, I would be interested in watching a Let's Play of that as opposed to if he was like, I've never played this game before. I'm gonna learn how to do stuff in it. Because he's like trying to apply a specific thing that he knows about the game already. And I find that more interesting.
Yeah, but that's more almost tutorial-esque.
Fair play. It is. It's somewhere between tutorial and challenge, like personal challenge.
For some games it's also about the journey, but that's more RPGs and action games than anything else.
Yeah.
Maybe the thing is that, we typically are... Oh boy, this is going to sound conceited as hell. Enjoy games that have a bit more of a higher skill floor.
You mean skill floor or skill ceiling?
Well, no. To even be remotely competent, have a certain set of skills.
Okay. Yeah, I see how that could sound conceited, but at the same time, like, you and I are hardcore, lifelong gamers. So we've got a completely different way to approach this approach gaming than, air quotes, an average person or a normal person, like,
Or the fucking casuals.
yeah, we're the fucking casuals.
Like, we're going through Mudrunner fairly easily,
Yeah,
but this is considered a difficult driving game. But, you know, it's going to sound really conceited in that saying that I've had quite a few hours in the original Mudrunner, or the original Spintires to begin with, plus I've recorded Mudrunner even before this a couple times. One for my Sunday Sampler series. That's 4 or 5 hours right there, mostly getting the nuance between the two games. But also, I recorded it again for just a general announcement game or announcement video, and that was another couple hours.
yeah.
So there's this disconnect, of already having some experience,
Yeah.
but also we know how to handle. Would you call this a simulation? I guess you could have, or simulation light.
I mean, as far as I know, this is the closest thing to an off-road simulation game that exists. I mean, there's other off-road games, but
I mean, the only other ones are even in this genre are like BeamNG. Well, it's not really off-road. That's more on the damage model.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of car simulation games, but specifically the off-road aspect. I'm not aware of another game that tries to make it more of a simulation. I mean, there's tons of off-road games, and even some racing games that have pretty good realistic physics for handling road surfaces, but this is a whole different level compared to that. Right now I'm just trying to pick my way through the trees, but I think this is a road or a path of some kind. I do like how that not every road is pointed out on the map. I feel like in the original Spintires, all of the roads are on the map. Maybe like an occasional hidden road here or there. But like this path is not on the map at all. So I'm just kind of picking my way through here.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the log kiosk again instead of going all the way to the logging station.
Yeah. By the way, I've got 6 points of logs on me. I probably should have said that earlier, but I grabbed 2 small log carts instead of the medium one. Because I figured if I got in trouble in the river or something, I could dump this one of them.
Alright, well, I'm just going to take the medium because I have the crane.
Okay.
The claw chooses.
Alright, should be a pretty straight shot between here and there. I'm on the giant mud.
Well, I'm going to take
path.
the crossing I originally took.
Yeah, I think I took the crossing that you originally took. But, I mean, it made the most sense for where I was at. I'm just going to leave it in first gear. Just going to sort of plod my way through here.
The crossing's going to be one of those few times that I actually drop out of automatic.
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. Plus, there's so much mud here, and I'm kind of heavy. Don't want to accidentally dig myself in.
Yeah, and also you have a lot of stuff on your truck.
Yeah, that too. There's nowhere to winch from here. If I get stuck, I'm going to have to go get a support truck.
Well, I believe I have my K 500, 600, whatever, the K series unlocked.
Yeah, I do too, but it's on the opposite side of the map for me right now.
I think mine is on this side of the map. I'm in the middle of loading, so. But I'm pretty much done already. It feels like the crane's a lot easier to use in this one.
Yeah, using stuff seems easier than in the first one for sure.
Well, I shouldn't say easier, less cumbersome.
What do you mean by that?
Well, in the original, I had to special bind a couple functions, like be able to uh, close the crane. It wasn't bound to a gamepad key.
Okay. I actually used the keyboard to use the crane and stuff in the first one. At the time, I didn't have a good gamepad to use, so I was using my joystick to drive the trucks, and then I would use like it didn't support bound keys for joysticks for using the crane and stuff, so I would have to use the keyboard. Very odd situation I found myself in with that. But I mean, it worked out okay.
Well, I was using my DualShock 4, so most of the crane worked for the gamepad, with the exception of, oh man, I gotta take like the entire circuit to get to the crossing that I originally took on the paved road. Where are you? I don't see you on the
I'm
map.
almost there. I'm pretty close to the lumber mill.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, in order to take my original crossing, which I think is the best option, I have to take the entire circuit of the paved road. Which crossing did you take? I took originally the middle one.
Oh, no, I took the one on the west, the far west.
Uh, well, the one I have marked on the map, if you could look.
Yeah, yep, that's the crossing that I took.
How bad is it?
Not bad. I took a couple of points of damage, but it's a pretty straight shot across, honestly.
Alright, well, I'll take that one then.
Yeah, I took exactly 2 points of damage.
Yeah, the path I took, it's a lot wider, but it's slower.
Nope. I'm close. There's the rock music. Very faintly in the distance.
Oh. You big rocks. Mind the big rocks.
Oh. 6 points of logs.
Woo.
Alright, let's see. What's the B-131? Is that the blue pickup truck? B-66. What's this? Oh, this big boy. Well.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, no. Oh. I'm gonna sound so hilarious on your end.
Just making noises.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. The log trailer is leaning. Maybe it's faster to load there, but to get it out of there, it may be slower. Or without, yeah, I probably should have just turned the entire thing around. And, yeah, pointing back the way I came.
Huh, this truck has 9 gears. Probably pretty fuel efficient. But I have no diff locks and no all-wheel drive. I don't know what the point of this truck is.
Well, see, you get up to 9th gear and you're going so fast you just kind of skip over the mud. It's a mud skipper. Damn boulders. Oh, I got like this one rock I keep hitting with the front tire. I hear you in the distance. I have the road blocked.
It's fine. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere.
Yeah, you can see the rock I keep hitting, can't you?
Yeah.
And you're actually getting quite in the way, by the way.
I took 3 damage. Oh, I took 31 damage.
Yeah, it was that one boulder. I kept hitting it, and every time I back up, I slowly turn, but it was not quite enough. This thing, it goes pretty well through mud, but it has a turning radius of nothing.
Yeah.
It may have been faster for me as just a winch of something to try to turn the nose of this thing.
I should swap to the K series in case you actually need a pull, because there's no way I'm doing anything in this little truck.
Or go ahead and set up for another log load.
Well, I mean, we won't need one.
Well, if I dump this.
I guess. K700 can carry a log trailer.
Okay, well, I'm setting up for my getting wet and wild. Heading to the map to take a look at. Oh yeah, that's a lot more shallow. Basically, I just got to watch going upstream. Alright, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Equipping snorkel. Actually, I'm shocked that none of the trucks have a snorkel.
I thought there was a snorkel attachment for one of them. Maybe not. I hadn't
Wow.
thought about it, but I would be surprised if there wasn't a snorkel attachment on at least one of them.
Wow, going right into the river, there's this huge drop-off.
Yeah, that's where I got my, like, 2 points of damage. It drops off, but it's not bad. You immediately come back up.
Well, it's trying to get over it because it's actually quite deep. I think he may have dug it out.
Ah, that could be possible.
Because I'm not able to progress on it. Yeah, I do believe I may be stuck where you dug this out.
Okie dokie. I'll be there to help soon.
Yeah, you dug this out horribly. Yeah, there's like this trench. Where's my K700? Oh, my K700's across the way. Yeah, I'm starting to move my K700 just in case. Let me know when you're at my truck.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much I started going in, and my truck dropped to like a 45-degree angle.
And then you couldn't pull out of it?
No.
Okay.
The log trailer was too much. If it was there before, you just made it worse. I should have took the other route. Oh.
I need to fill up. Quick.
Basically, I'm sending my K700 to try to pull up from the direction I was wanting to go. But this thing doesn't have a lot of fuel on it.
Alright, I am almost there. I'm gonna drop my trailer here on the road.
Alright, I'll park my K700 out of the way.
Alright, do you want me to pull you back, or do you want me to go
Forward.
around you and pull... Okay.
Where you can see the drop off, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, try to line up with me so you're not pulling me to a side. Yeah, either I hit a pothole or something, because that's a. And I'm pretty sure that it doesn't really show any huge. Oh, it shows a small drop off on the map. I should have pulled to the left. All right, I should be attached, I think. Oh, hang on.
Nope.
Oh, no.
You said hang on.
Yeah, for some reason it swapped me to my trailer. There we go. Alright. Alright, all set. Oh, there we go. Okay, stop. Let me try to get under my own power for a little bit. And it allows me to control the trailer a bit more.
Uh-oh. Hole there. Alright, I'm out of the hole.
Oh!
You're alright. You're alright.
I'm gonna drop the winch.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see why I was stuck now, huh?
Yeah. It might have been, too, that I was in a smaller truck than you, so I could maneuver in that hole better, but you just sort of wedged yourself in. Because I did hit that drop-off in the other truck, and that's where I got my couple of points of damage, but I just pulled straight out and kept on going.
Or I didn't have enough speed to pull out. Because this thing just crawls. And I think I may be in another hole. Oh, no. Come on. But you can see why I use this for the initial crossing now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need... Oh, no. Come on, you. Yeah, I think I might need one more oomph. Oh, no, come on. Yeah, it's just that last little bit. But hey, teamwork. We're actually getting teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Slightly too far away, I think. Oh.
Alright, let me get out of advanced mode. All right, slowly. A little bit more. Oh, okay. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, let me go under my own power. Alright, there we go.
Back up out of your way.
Oh.
Yeah, you did it. Probably don't
You're
need my
helping.
log cart then. I'm actually helping.
Yeah. I think this thing just doesn't have enough torque once it gets into a hole. At least when it's pulling a medium log cart. I could have probably just dropped the log cart and went to a small and on the back of this thing and been fine.
Yeah.
But I was already loaded up whenever you said that you had a bunch more points than you actually needed.
Now I'm gonna try and get my fuel truck across for shits and giggles. I don't think it's gonna happen, but not without just dragging it across with the K700.
On the plus side, I have practiced on my loading quite a bit.
Yeah, this isn't
Go
good.
ahead.
I can't even get over the teeny tiny hill to get to the water.
Alright, basically I get in the water and I hang a left. Right?
Yeah.
Looks like...
Can you see?
Yeah, I hadn't gone... Yeah, I could see your thing. What I'm plotting is...
That's the path that I took,
Alright.
roughly. There's like I said, there's like a little dirt path there that's not on the map once you go through the water.
Well, that's how I took the K700 over there. You could see mine over there. And we could back up just a smidge. Yeah, it's actually a lot easier to back up in the mud than it is the pavement because the mud holds the truck or the trailer.
Huh.
What?
Well, I'm halfway across and I haven't met with disaster yet, so that's good. It's doing better than I thought it was going to. Oh, never mind. The water's starting to turn the truck around.
Yeah, maybe the other thing is that this truck rides a little bit low for its size. So it's easy for it to get high-sided. You know?
Yeah.
Because the other trucks of this caliber, or this tier, they ride a little bit higher. This one has like a generator or something on the side. And I believe that its fuel is low. Yeah, its fuel tanks are also really low. Or fuel tank, I should say. It only has the one. Ooh. That's not good.
Are you stuck?
Well, no, I have the trailer at an odd angle, and it's trying to get over a boulder. So I'm taking it very slowly. But this is not an action driving game, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Although I'm I'm doing some action-packed stuff right now, dragging my fuel truck across the river because it got stuck. Oh, it's taking damage. It's waterlogged. Come on, fuel truck.
I'm going to forward the motion to name all fuel trucks Kyle.
The motion passes. Yeah, fully fill up a K700 with 40-something liters of fuel.
I mean, I realized this would have probably been a hell of a lot faster if I took my original path, but oh, what the hell at this point, right?
Yeah, we did some teamwork. And that's important. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
You know, between that and the Men in Black song, that's all the Will Smith songs I really know.
Here come Men in Black. Galaxies defend us.
I'm actually shocked that we haven't seen another Men in Black movie. The third one actually wasn't bad.
Yeah, the third one's pretty good. There's supposed to be like a spin-off movie or like a Men in Black like universe movie. But that movie was...
they had the cartoon ages ago.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
Oh, yeah. I used to watch the cartoon religiously. I loved the cartoon. But no, there's supposed to be like an in-universe movie that was supposed to come out in like 2017, and then it got pushed, and it's supposed to come out this year, but they're talking about pushing it again. It's in like production hell or something.
Ugh. But Men in Black was a campy, fun movie.
Yeah. I didn't like the second one all that much.
The second one was okay.
Yeah. The first one was great. The second one was okay. And then the third one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is, do they make any changes? Because the third one opens up the opportunity for Kay to be different.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I really want that. Even though they kind of hinted at it at the end, that they had a better relationship.
Yeah,
Which, honestly, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if they had a better relationship, but he was still a grumpy old man.
Yeah. I mean, Tommy Lee Jones basically is playing Tommy Lee Jones in all of those movies.
Well, Tommy Lee Jones never took an acting class. Oh, you're coming up right behind me, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just following you. I'm not, like, trying to ride you or anything. I'm just here in case you need help.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide which path is probably the best one to take. I'm thinking this one. And just hang a right up here instead of take that really narrow, winding road. The thing is, I'm not sure how that water crossing is right there at the lumber mill. Which path did you take?
I went this way. I followed the mud road all the way down.
It is nice that we're able to see each other's markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry if I'm taking too long.
Oh, you're fine. I'm not rushing you. Like I said, I'm just here for support in case you need me.
Wasn't that your job?
To support you.
No, I mean to offer support in general.
Oh, yeah. That is one of the things that I do, is offer support on a regular basis.
For Steam trading cards.
Indeed. Whee! Now I'm thinking about watching the Men in Black later. I'm watching that and playing some No Man's Sky. Checking out the new update. Report back on it.
Yeah, supposedly it's not that bad. It's just... I have a hard time really justifying even considering picking up No Man's Sky until it's extremely deep discount because of what they pulled on launch.
From what I've heard, and we'll talk about this on the podcast because I'll have played it, but from what I've heard, this is basically the game that they said it was going to be at launch. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, but Sean Murray's a lying dickbag.
The last update, because I played it after, well, I think it was called Atlas Rises or something like that. I played it after that update, which had the previous other ones in it, with all the vehicles and the base building and everything. Mm-hmm. And I liked it then, and I said that they had done a lot of work to making it a game that was actually worth picking up. And I said, if you liked,
actually a game.
Yeah, and I said if you liked that sort of stuff, like the survival crafting genre, it was certainly worth a purchase at $20 to $30. So
yeah, just don't follow too closely. I stop occasionally whenever I see the trailer start to sway.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Like,
yeah, this truck does not move very quickly, by the way.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm just giving you space, tooting a little along here in first gear. Driving through mud holes on purpose.
I'm on automatic, and it hasn't left first gear in ages.
Yeah, I'm actually on automatic too, but I'm not going very fast.
Oh, I'm down to half fuel. I mean, I should have enough to get there, but I wouldn't have much left over.
I could go back and get my fuel truck, which is nearly out of fuel because I've filled this thing up twice now.
So I'll have 7 liters of fuel?
Yeah, you'll have 7 liters of fuel. You can make it there with that, right?
Well, considering I'm burning 14 a minute.
I mean, if nothing else, I can just drag you the rest of the way if you run out of fuel, because I'm still pretty close to full.
I'll just hit the parking brake and just let it ride. No, I don't wanna. Be like trying to take a dog home after it's been to a park, you know?
Yeah. Or my kid after he's literally been anywhere. I don't want to leave. But you cried for 30 minutes before you left the house. I didn't want to leave.
And yes, I am in automatic, by the way. It's not, I'm sitting here in first gear. Because I checked. This thing just crawls, but, it goes until it, gets high-sided. I think that was my problem, was I was getting high-sided again. You know?
Yeah, maybe you should lay off the drugs then. If being high-sided messes you up.
I just hope your short log trailer's not in the way.
Oh, no, my short log trailer is... Well, I guess I left my other truck over here.
Yeah, you left your other truck right in the middle of everything.
Do I need to move it?
No, you're okay. It's in the ghost mode, so...
Ghost mode.
Powered by Ghost Shark.
Woohoo!
Only took us right at 2 hours.
I think that's pretty good. This recording's been going for 45 minutes, so...
Yeah, so...
Pretty close to an even split.
So, interwebs?
Indeed.
The YouTubes?
Back to the main menu. If you want to find me on the YouTubes, and you're not there already, you can do so by searching for Gaming Psychologist. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following at JMA4707. If you want to see me post stuff on Twitch using the Premiere system, and then maybe someday coming back to stream, you can do so over at twitch.tv/jarthur4707. And if you want to hear the two of us talk at length, even greater length than we did today, about video games and other things, you can do so by searching for our podcast, the Video Game Logic Podcast, on your podcast app of choice or by going to
Most likely.
vglpodcast.podbean.com. Indeed, iTunes is messed up right now, but I'm going to try and fix it.
Yeah, I'm hoping, it's just I'm seeing odd things on YouTube, on iTunes, and seeing odd things on YouTube as well. And it may just be me. It could be me all along. But the fact that you're seeing odd things makes me think that maybe I'm not completely screwed up.
Yeah.
Well, not completely, at least. Unlike my channel, Gaming with Caffeine Rage, where I'm only running at partial capacity. Hopefully, by the time this gets released in the far, far distant future, and the dystopian world where Apple reigns supreme as the only trillion-dollar company. Oh, wait.
I mean, Google and Microsoft exist right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we could talk about that some other time, but yeah, Gaming with Caffeine Rage, where I'll have hopefully more content than just RimWorld. But hey, if you like RimWorld, there's a place to go. I don't really stream yet, but I'll be Caffeine Rage over there as well. And I also tweet occasionally about who knows what, Gaming with CR on the Twitter, because someone had Caffeine Rage already and hadn't tweeted in several years. Yeah, a little disappointing there, but oh well. So, we're done?
Indeed. Bye-bye now.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you think about subscribing to my channel or hitting that like button up there? I'd really appreciate it. If for some reason you didn't like it, feel free to exercise your right to hit the dislike button. Regardless of whether you liked it or not, I'd love to have some comments down in the comment section below. We can talk about whatever it was you liked or didn't like. If you want to find me in other places and support me in other ways, you can do so by following the link in the description to my Patreon. You can also follow the link to my Twitter page, or just go to Twitter and follow me at JMA4707. If you want to watch me stream games on Twitch, you can do so over at twitch.tv/JR34707, and the link to that is also in the description below the video. If you want to hear me ramble on about video games for hours at a time with my partner in crime, Caffeine Rage, you can do so by following the link to our podcast, vglpodcast.podbean.com. Until next time, bye-bye now.